Alright, today's video, I'm gonna wrap this thing. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the wrap on it, but I bought some wrap to try. I may just end up ripping it off. I've already wrapped this piece up here, and I'm gonna attempt to wrap the back. If I got enough to do the front, I will do the front. I already attempted this back once, and I got this fender done. I want to do this whole thing in one piece, at least up to this seam here, and do all this in one piece, both sides. I did attempt it, and you know, I had to cut it right there and just did this side. Looks pretty good. I got a decal kit coming tomorrow, but I got this wrap. I want to see if I can do this wrap. So let's get into this. well, you guys get the gist of the idea. Like I said, I'm not leaving this on, but I mean, you guys are looking to wrap a bike. I mean, it is possible, but it's gonna take some work. Let me pull this in here with some more light. All right, so, I mean, the back end is all wrapped. It's not trimmed up, it's not perfect. Couple little things that probably should have done was leave some more slack in there. I did heat it up and it did rip right there, so it came short. I did make a relief cut right there, you know, right here. Probably wasn't a good idea, but I needed the extra slack. But I think if I just had a longer piece, I did cut myself a little short on this one, but I mean, it does look good. I mean, it's like new plastic, it's nice and smooth. I'd have to buff that out or rub that out. It's from the blue painter's tape I used to hold the roll shut, but I mean, it's definitely doable. You know, I cut myself a little short there too, just trying to stretch it out here, making relief cuts. But this part, if I was gonna leave this on, I would just, you know, work this in just so it's a little smoother there. But, you know, just kind of be like that right there. But I mean, it looks good. It's like brand new plastic. I just don't know how well, you know, it would stay on there. So this was just an experiment, just to see, you know, my original plan was to wrap this bike, but I don't know, after doing this, I don't know. I just don't know how long it would last. I mean, it looks good, but this is a vivid lime green. It's kind of a 3M material. At least that's what the tape on there said. I think the backing said that too. Let me see here. Yeah, it's just a Vivid XPO series. Commercial graphics, vinyl. Doesn't say 3M on here, but it did say 3M, you know, on the tape that was holding it. So I don't know if that's just a generic tape, but overall, I mean, it definitely takes some manipulation. You know, these are always the hardest right here because you got to heat it up and just kind of work it down with your palm. But I mean, it's nice and smooth. It's shiny. It's, you know, I mean, it looks like new plastic, honestly, except for the, you know, parts where, you know, like there, the edges are always hard to, you know, manipulate around the corners. You know, there's some imperfections, but if I was gonna leave this on, I would definitely work those all out. But like I said, I ordered a decal kit, should be here tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and wet sand. I mean, like, see the smaller pieces, they work really good. You know, like this piece would probably be easy to do. This piece was easy to do. I honestly think the front fender would be a lot easier to do because it's less of a, you know, arch here as opposed to this. This is pretty significant right here, so. But yeah, I was just trying to, you know, for my own personal learning experience, do this. So this is where we're at with this. I got a 10-foot by 5-foot piece for like 70 bucks. And then I bought the kit. So, I mean, with the kit, you know, it came with like the knives and the kind of squeegee thing. This thing here, you know, with the felt. And then it came a couple of these and came with this cutter, just cut that. But, I mean, overall, I mean, it definitely looks good. Like I said, the only thing you can see, or, you know, you can see where that decal was, that sticker was. Let's see if we can get it up. It's not as noticeable, but it's still noticeable. But I mean, any little defect that you have in there, it's gonna show through. I mean, if you got gouges and scrapes, it's gonna show through for sure. It's not very thick. Like a decal kit, I mean, it's pretty thin. You can see the thickness of it. I mean, it's definitely stretchable, very forgiving. I'm gonna say, if you're gonna do this, give yourself an ample amount of time. Don't do it when it's cold. Definitely gonna need a heat gun. And honestly, if you had a second set of hands to help you, it would probably go even better. That way, you know, they can kind of heat stuff up for you and you can lift it, manipulate it, and work it. So, let's see what I did here. Like, your best bet would be to wrap it all the way up to the edge here. Like here, I just did to the edge here, and I guarantee that'll peel off. Like if you did all the way up to, you know, this edge right here, all the way around, it might hold, but at this point, I just don't know how much I trust it. I don't trust it to stay on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip this off. I have one more piece left, which is that piece over there, but I don't have enough to do the rest of the bike, and I kind of shorted myself on the corners there. It's better to always have extra and work it in and then trim it up. Honestly, I don't even know what I would do with the edges. I mean, maybe if I had like, I think it would probably work better on like a utility quad, you know, that had some removable fender flares. So then you could just remove the fender flares and just cut it short under there. So that way at least it's on a flat surface. But I mean, it definitely matches the green pretty well. This is almost like a Kawasaki green, but I don't know. Like I said, this is all coming off. The decal kit will be here tomorrow. I'm probably gonna wet sand this some more, or else to see how much the decal kit will cover. But like I said, the smaller stuff, like up here, this was really easy to do. You know, the front bezel would probably be easy to do if you wanted that green or a different color, but you know, this stuff isn't too bad to work with. It's pretty pliable, it's pretty forgiving. You know, if you get frustrated, just walk away, come back at it tomorrow, the next day. You know, it'll still be sticky. It's not like it's gonna dry up on you, so. But yeah, that's my experience unwrapping something. It'd probably be easier to wrap something like that, you know, that's flatter. But I mean, it definitely looks good. Looks like brand new plastic, huh? So I'm gonna wrap this video up here, and we'll put the decal kit on tomorrow. All right, let's get this wrap off here.